entitled Healing the Healer. There's so many healers out there, people who are delivering medicine. Mostly women, a lot of men too, but mostly women. But it doesn't really matter what your gender is, because if you're a human being and you're concerned about humanity and you're into helping people, or at least that is your calling, where your unique contribution to humanity is to transmit and deliver tools to make the human condition a little bit easier, less obstacle ridden, to enable people to grow from the vicissitudes of life. So if that's your thing, then these videos are for you. We're talking about how healers can continue to deliver their medicine, polish whatever skills, pick up whatever tools to enable us to continue to deliver our medicine without a loss to us, without debilitating our lives, and without becoming rescuers or empowering the wrong people. If we're going to tell the truth, if you look at your history, you'll notice that there were times when you empowered people who really were not prepared to receive your medicine. So there's a game of discernment that must go on. There are skills of discernment that must be implemented. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And so this is about healing the healer, how we can heal ourselves without costing anybody anything, including ourselves. Because our medicine is good. We help people. But when it's time for us to be helped, we find that we're actually surrounded by people who more need us than can support us. So how do we get around that? How do we prepare for that? I know with my personal experience, I found that I had to purposely, on purpose, intentionally create a community of healers for my own life, support system for myself. Well, yes, we do support each other, but it isn't the same as the work we do with the general public. So healing the healer is about that. There are many gifts that you have. There are many gifts that we have. Sometimes we're afraid to utilize those gifts because it just creates more work. And that is, I'm sure, not the intention when Great Spirit gifted you. So we're going to talk about that from A to Z, from first chakra to the 11th chakra. We want to talk about all of that, how to balance, how to elevate, how to turn on and how to turn off. All of these gifts, so that we don't become just sponges of disabilities and attractors of victims, and also learn to attract those who support us, to recognize which tools actually really do work for us. Because that's the other thing we find, where we're caught in this abundance of different gifts. And there's a lot of energy that goes into that. Well, pick the ones that work for you. Just because you have them doesn't mean you have to use all of them. And you certainly don't have to use all of them all the time right away. But when to apply what medicine. Think of yourself as a very wise physician, and you have this bag full of all of this medicine. Well, there's no reason to go through that medicine and prescribe every single medicine to every single wounded soul that we come across, or every single soul that is requesting our help. There are some medicines that are particular to a time, particular to a personality. There's some medicines that take a lot more energy from us, and there's some that take less, and there are some medicines that we simply must just hold on to for those special times. So that's what we're going to talk about. So if you're a healer, if you're a caretaker, if you find yourself continually empowering others and giving, then I want to talk to you, and I want you to talk to me too.